we're here from Better Body Health and Fitness. I'm Kate, this is Spencer, and we're here to answer any of your questions that you might have about cardio. So one of the biggest questions that we have asked to us is, what kind of cardio should you do and for how long? So Spencer, what cardio piece should I be using and for how long should I use it for?
I'm glad you asked me that question. We're surrounded by many different pieces of cardiovascular equipment. Once your routine becomes routine, you will get bored, you will not do it. Make sure you use at your disposal all the pieces of cardio equipment that we have. Everything from the ellipticals, to the arm trainers, to the treadmills, and the bikes.
Okay, and for how long should I be on one of these pieces of equipment?
To make the gains that you want. Everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants to tone up, lose body fat, develop lean muscle mass. You need to be doing a minimum of 4 days a week of cardio, up to 5, 6, definitely not 7 days in a row, because again, you need to give your body a chance to repair and recover. Okay,
so that's how many days. So for how long, how many minutes should I be on these machines?
I'm going to describe 2 different ways of doing cardio. One is steady state, another one is high intensity interval training. Do not let the phrase high intensity frighten you.
So what is steady state training, Spencer?
Steady state training is keeping the heart rate at one level for an extended period of time, a minimum of 40 minutes.
And I can do this on any pieces of equipment here?
Any pieces of equipment you can see. Now, if burning calories is your main goal, the #1 piece of equipment that I recommend to all my clients and everybody I know is the treadmill. If you have problems with your knees or problems with your lower back, you're going to have a problem running on a treadmill for 40 straight minutes. So, use a bike, use an elliptical when you do the extended steady state training.
And Spencer, I've heard that when I'm on a piece of equipment that I should be in my target heart rate. What exactly does that mean?
The target heart rate zone is the zone of where you are either quote-unquote burning body fat for energy or you're working your heart. The body has different energy systems which we are simply not going to get involved in, but according to your age, there's a percentage from 65 to 85% of that maximum heart rate that is known as your zone and staying in the zone and between the zone. Those 2 numbers.
And if I'm on a piece of equipment, how do I find my target heart rate?
Many pieces of equipment have zones of what your target heart rate should be. The easiest way to do it by yourself before you get on any piece of equipment is take 220, that's beats per minute, that's the maximum the day that you're born. 220, subtract your age, and multiply that by the 2 percentages, 65 and 85. Find that number, write it down, put it into your phone, put it on the back of your hand. Make sure you have those 2 numbers, and that is your zone.
So we've just discussed one style of training. Can we discuss the other style of training, Spencer?
It's the second style of training that I will describe to you is known as high intensity interval training. Now, this is something that's advanced, and it should not be done the second you walk into the gym. Give yourself 4 to 6 weeks of steady state training before you try high intensity interval training.
Okay, and how do we do this high intensity training?
Okay, high intensity interval training is, the best way for it to be described is you would run a minute, jog a minute, run a minute, jog a minute. If you're not running or jogging, you could sprint on a bike, you could sprint on the elliptical. The key is that you are going up and down through your heart rate zone, peaking and valleying your heart rate, and also dipping into the different energy systems that your body has as you're going through the extended time, as you're going through the time that you're doing cardio.
All right, so to sum it up, Spencer, we have 2 styles of training that we should do at least 4 to 6 days a week. Is that correct?
That is correct. And the reason why I'm describing 2 different ways of doing it is so you do not get bored. Don't get tied to one piece of equipment running every day for 40 minutes. You will not enjoy it, and eventually you will stop. So try another piece of equipment, try another style of training. One will be the extended cardio, steady state, and one will be the high intensity interval training.
So always change up your cardio. All right, thank you from here at Better Body Health and Fitness.